No, today is January 23rd. We're doing 3D shape naming. There's nothing square or anything. They just fall back to the word rectangular. Okay. You got it. So, we have started these notes in class, and everybody should have it filled in. Honestly, guys, later, this is kind of like your cheat sheet. These are your notes. So please fill them in. I had one kid ask me, do we have to spell it right? For right now, yes. There's no reason not to if I'm up here spelling it for you. Okay? On a test, a little different. But there's a huge difference between the word rectangular and triangular. Okay? Please, please, please. Here we go. So, these three all have points giving them the word pyramid. Okay? When they come to a point. And then the bottom of it, kind of the bottom, it's not always the bottom, because if it was flipped around sideways or something. Okay, that word tells us what the first word is. So this is a rectangle, so they called it a rectangular pyramid. This one is a triangle, so they called it a triangular pyramid. Okay, now look at this one. It looks like a square, but we don't really call anything square anything. We call it rectangular pyramid. Okay. And the prism and pyramid's hard to get used to. I've messed up. Tell me if I did it wrong. They just don't say square pyramids. So to kind of just not try to think that way. On next week's test, you got to know which is which and what is what. And there's no word bank. Later, we're going to send out this Quizlet that Miss Sawyer has said will help you just kind of practice the shapes. I still got to look at it, I won't lie. So hopefully send it out this afternoon. This one. Now, these are what I'm going to call, I talked a lot about the tissue boxes, and they're flat on each end. So they are prisms, right. Now, this one is what you were saying, the bottom, so it is a rectangular prism.
Are we doing the test on this Friday?
Next Friday. This in volume and then next week's stuff.
So next week?
Next Friday. This is the weird exception to the rule. It's a short little name, Annie?
A cube.
Cube, yes. It is the only one that, for us this year, has one little word. Some of you, or earlier today, a kid was asking me, are we going to do a cone? Or are we going to do a cylinder, like a wet white box or a Clorox white box? Those are all next year, because they all have what on the ends? Circles. And circles are 7th grade. So that's why. Okay, the last one is the odd one. Okay, it goes back to that candy box I showed you rolled up. But the ends of it, and I'm going to kind of highlight it just so you can see it. The ends are triangles, and it's flat, so it is a triangular prism. It's kind of weird. If there's triangles on the ends, it's triangular prism. Yeah, if there were rectangles, it would be rectangular prism. Okay, now the bottom is a fancy word, just like I said earlier. It's a net. They're called nets. All nets are the shapes unfolded. Okay, so you can kind of use the top to look at the bottom. Meaning these and these should match.
Is it cube?
Maybe not exactly, but. Okay, so this first one is a cube. Yes, this one is a cube unfolded. So it would have the 4 kind of going around it and then a flap on each side.
Can we put a net?
Okay. You don't have to put net. They're just called nets, so when we say name the net, you got to know what we're talking about. Okay, the next one. I want you to imagine this. If this isn't your best topic, watch. Take the orange triangles, fold them up. They come up to a point. Triangular pyramid. Right, triangular because of that part helping you out. And then they would all come to a point to make the pyramid. Okay. The next one. Notice all the triangles. The points. Rectangular pyramid. Okay. I'm trying, but I don't. Okay. The next one is it's going to be just a little bit longer on this side than that side. So rectangular prism, yes. It's kind of hard to tell. I wish it was just a little bit longer, but so rectangular prism, because the two flats on each side would be flat. Okay. This one's that one? Yes, rectangular pyramid. Okay, and the last one, I'm trying to show you by looking up there. Okay, this one is that one unfolded. It has two triangles on each end. The walls going around are rectangles, so it is a triangular prism. Now, what you're going to want to do is kind of keep this on your desk, like keep it out, as you do the homework. I'm going to probably do some with you because some of them just look odd. But they are a lot of the same thing over and over and over and over. So, I'll try. This is a two-sided homework, but it's short, sweet, and fast. The front are the shapes folded up. The back are nets. A lot of wordage today. Okay. And we'll get it done. I personally feel like everyone should kind of finish it in class, but there may be a few that didn't. Okay. Here we go.
So we start with the net.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the closed shapes. Yes. Here we go. Guys, we're doing it right now, I hope, as a group. Here we go. So, yes, the first one is a cube. Hey, guys. I know you're still passing out papers, but listen, will you get on the same side as me? Here we go. So, first one is a cube. Okay. Number 2, rectangular prism, because they're both flat on the ends. Okay. Number 3. Okay, it is a pyramid, but look at the blue box. Rectangular pyramid. Prism. Okay.
I thought it was pyramid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I told y'all, I've taught this 5 times today. My words are starting to get a little crazy. Rectangular pyramid. Woo! Okay. So on this one, the ends are triangles. So it is a triangular prism.
Wait. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get a worksheet.
Okay.
You haven't even said.
Good. Okay. The ends are triangles. And it's flat on the ends. It is a triangular prism. Okay. Okay, yes. This is all rectangles and flat. So rectangular prism. Okay. Look at the bottom of this. Pyramid. Yes, rectangular pyramid. Okay. The next one, this is why I haven't that's why I'm still doing it with you, because these pictures are not so hot. I'm kind of hoping you can see the lines a little bit. That one is a rectangular prism. Maybe that will help a little bit. Rectangular prism. Okay, this one's really weird. It is, the point is right here in the middle. You can kind of see it. It's kind of hard. The bottom of it is going to be a triangle, so it's a triangular pyramid. Okay. Number 9 has triangles on the ends, but rectangles around it. Triangular prism, because it is flat on each end. Okay. 10. The base is what shape? Rectangular pyramid. And no, you cannot shorten them. This is my 5th time writing them today. We can write them. Pyramid, because it's coming to a point.
Is that a cube?
Huh? Oh, that one? Yes, that is a cube.
Wait, why couldn't it be like cube pyramid? Number 12. I mean, not cube like a prism or something.
You could, if you called this a rectangular prism, I'd have to count it right. Yeah. Normally what we do if it's a cube, you're going to see the same number on all sides. So it'll be like 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and that way you know for sure it's a cube. That first, on number 12, think about this word first. Triangular, and it's flat on each end. Prism, right. Triangular, it's just kind of fat compared to the one above it. But this is a triangular prism. Prism being flat. Okay. $13.
It's the triangular prism.
Okay. Is it flat or pointed? But on each end. Is it going to poke my hands out or flat? It's flat, so it's a prism. It is a triangular prism.
Yes.
And, I mean, now you've seen 3 in the last few minutes. That's why it's kind of weird, as if they're shaped different ways. Okay. But the next one is triangular what? Pyramid. It is based on a triangle, but since it comes to that point, pyramid. Yes, and then rectangular. It's flat on each end. Prism. Okay, so those are all the shapes folded up, as I call them. Okay, on the back, these are the nets. These are when they are unfolded.
Oh, I know how to find the triangle. No rectangular pyramid.
Okay, so based on this middle part, it is a rectangular pyramid because all these would fold up and touch and come to a point. Pyramid, because it's going to fold up.
No, it's going to be like that.
That's gonna be a triangular prism.
Triangular,
Oh.
and then each end would be flat, so it's a prism. This is like that Tomborello box thing that I showed you. So triangular.
Prism.
Okay, that one. Rectangular. Prism. It's going to be flat. If you see, I don't even want to say that. Okay. What is wrong with this shape?
Nothing.
Does it really make a cube?
No, because it's missing the top.
Thank you. It's missing something. So listen, really this thing would need one more little box. And then, yes, it would be a cube. But otherwise, it's like a cube with no lid.
Wait, so it is a cube? So it's a house?
It's a cube. They just misdrew it, to be honest. Okay. Triangular. It's going to come to a point. Pyramid. Because when this is kind of like the bottom, and then when you fold up these corners,
I know the next one. It's going to be a rectangular.
what is this?
Pyramid.
Rectangular
Pyramid.
pyramid.
Prism.
This one's based on these flaps. So triangular prism.
What was number 8?
We're getting there. 8, guys, all it is the flaps are on the top. Compared to number 4, that the flaps.
And number T.
Look at number, you just asked me a question. Look at number 8.
Wouldn't it be like a...
On number 8, all it is the flaps are up here compared to the flaps right here. It's a cube, right. Those flaps can be anywhere.
But how would it be a cube though?
All that would kind of fold over and go all the way around. And then these two would fold up.
Fold right there, and then that one would fold on top. And
Okay?
10, 11, and 12.
We're getting there.
And
Relax.
9.
9. Does it still made of on number 9?
Could it be a cube?
How many little middle boxes? 4. 2 flaps that are also the same shape.
So it could be a cube.
It is also a cube. They're trying to show you that these nets can be drawn all different ways.
If it's like a triangular prism.
Okay, so yes, it's made of 2 triangles. The rest are rectangles. So when you fold it up, kind of roll it around, it would be a triangular prism.
Prism. And then number 11 will be the same as that one.
Okay.
It is so.
So 11. Listen. 11 is the same because it has the 2 triangles and the 3 rectangles or squares. So like these are the same thing. They're just laid out differently. Same objects, okay? So triangular prism.
12 will be a pyramid.
Okay.
Pyramid.
But this one, right, this one's different. It has all these, and they're all going to come to a point right there.
Triangle.
They would all point right there. That's the bottom of it.
Triangle.
So the bottom is a rectangular pyramid.
I'll put triangle.
Rectangular pyramid. And tomorrow, what I'm going to do is have some of these cut out so we can kind of see them. Because next week, we're going to find the area of all this. So you might have to find the base and the height of each triangle, find the base and the height of the rectangle, and then add all of it together. Okay? 5th period, no homework because you actually already did it. Okay? But make sure it's finished. Yes. Thank you.